Hello to everyone. Today we are going to learn biological molecules, which is chapter 2 in Biology A level Cambridge book. Uh, in this topic, we are mostly learn about biochemistry. Biochemistry research about chemical reactions of biological molecules. You, you can say that it's hard hard to learn, but it's simply because, for example, only 20 common amino acids can make proteins, but theoretically it can be millions. Uh, Having limited variety of molecules make it easier to control metabolism, and the four most common elements in living organisms uh, are in order abundance: hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. They make up more than 99 percentage of the atoms found all living things. Carbon is particularly important because carbon atoms can join together to form long chains and ring structures. They can be sort of as basic skeletons of organic molecules. As atoms with different functions are attached to the carbon skeletons. It's believed that before evolved the period of chemical evolution in which simple carbon-based biological molecules evolved from ever simpler molecule. You can see there this purple ones are simple molecules, but these blue ones are complex biological molecules. The monomers, polymers, and macromolecules. They are polysaccharides, proteins, and nucleic acids. They are known as macromolecules. uh, as you know, poly means many. That's why they named polymers. They are made up many repeating subunits which that are similar or identical to each other. These components are called monomers. As you know, mono means one. That's simple and very little. They are joined together by covalent bonds. Covalent bonds are very strong, and they are just joined by sharing electrons. This In this process, uh, water will be removed, and it's type of this reaction called condensation reaction, or opposite reaction call it hydrolysis. It's happen when you add water to molecule, uh, and you can see some keywords: polymer, gigant molecule made up from many similar repeating subunits joining together in the chain, and the monomer, relative simple molecule which is used in base build block of the synthesis. As I mentioned, it's the building block for polymers. And condensation reaction, it's chemical reaction which involving joining together of two molecules by removal of water process water molecule. As I said, they said removal of water molecule. Hydrolysis. Hydrolysis is a chemical reaction in which chemical bonds are broken by addition of water molecule. Uh, as I said, if we have complex molecule, and if we uh, add some water molecules, it will be broken and two simpler molecules. And carbohydrates, all carbohydrates contain the elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. The hydrate part of this name refers to water. Hydrogen and oxygen atoms are present in ratio of 2 1 as in water. General formula for hydrogen can be written as S S X H2O Y. uh, uh, Carbohydrates divide into three main groups: monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Saccharides means a sugar or sweet substance. Monosaccharides as a sugar. Uh, Sugar dissolved easily in water to form sweet tasting solution. Monosaccharides consist of single sugar molecule, which means it's a monomer, and by by adding monosaccharides we can get bigger molecule, and there are many types of monosaccharides. Uh, it depends on number of the number of carbon atoms each in each molecule. Triosis, it means three carbon. Pentosis, it's five carbon, and hexosis, it's six carbon. The names of all sugar end up with O's. Common hexose glucose, fructose, and galactose. Two common pentose are ribose and deoxyribose. The molecular formula for hexose can be written as a C6H12 and O6. It means there's 6 carbon atoms, 12 hydrogen atoms, and 6 oxygen atoms in the molecule. It's useful to show the arrangement of atoms using diagram known as a structural formula. As you can see, you must learn it by heart because in the exam it can be useful for you. And their ring structures. One important aspect of the structure of pentosis and hexose is that chain of carbon atoms is long enough to close up on it to form more stable ring structure. There are two types of glucose. One is alpha glucose, and the second one is beta glucose. Uh, Main difference is that one OH will be down in alpha glucose, but OH will be up in beta glucose. Don't forget this one. Okay, let's as I mentioned, deoxysaccharide, the sugar molecule consists of two monosaccharides joining together by glucosidic bond. When we add two monosaccharides, we can get disaccharide, which is much more larger molecule. There you can see adding monosaccharides to get disaccharide. This process involves condensation. If we want to break it, we must use hydrolysis. Uh, and their glucosidic bond. This bond is SOC link between two sugar molecules formed by condensation reaction. It's covalent bond. There are also polysaccharides, polymers made by many monosaccharides molecules by condensation. Uh, but each successive monosaccharide is added by means of glucosidic bond, as in disaccharide. Final molecule may be several thousand monosaccharides unit long, forming a macromolecule. The most important polysaccharide are starch, glucogen, and cellulose, all of which are polymers of glucose. So polysaccharides is not sugar. Don't forget this thing. It's an important thing. And the starch and glucogen. As you know, you can find starch in the plants, but glucogen in animals or